So today I'm going to be showing you my best location to get loot in DMZ. Now for my personal experience, I've been able to get upwards of 30k in cash in less than like 2 minutes. I've also been able to get items that sell up to $12,000 in cash, like a golden skull. I've been able to get other items as well. And you can also get some pretty good, decent weapon loot as well. When you drop into these rooms, you're going to have 2 legendary chests. You can get some decent items from there, and bathrooms as well. You can get usually self-revive almost 80% of the time. You can also get a revive pistol, and getting loot here is pretty much set you up for the entire match of DMZ. The only downside about this is sometimes it spawns in as a stronghold. Just be aware that you're most likely gonna have to skip it for that game. But out of like 6 times that I've done it, there's only been 1 time where it spawned in as a stronghold. One thing that I forgot to mention is you can also get backpacks and armored plates from here. Not only that, but you're also able to make up to 61k in cash. I'm also going to be showing you 2 different ways to get to this location. Both these ways are going to be the most efficient ways and the safest ways to get here. Alright guys, so for the location, you're going to want to head over to Sawa Village. It's a location that's on the far left bottom side of the map. And this location is a flooded area. Now these rooms, they're basically rooms that are locked behind a key door. But if you're able to get on top of the roof, you can actually jump inside from the roof. And the easiest way to get on top of the roof is through the ladders that are on the outside of the building. You can get from the top of the roof as well by going inside. You just gotta climb a flight of stairs pretty much. So once you get to the top of the roof, there's gonna be 2 rooms, and they're always gonna be the exact same rooms. These 2 rooms, you can drop down, and once you loot everything, once you loot the bathroom as well, you can open the door. All you have to do is hold it, and you can get into the hallway and climb right back upstairs. Once you climb back upstairs, you just want to jump down to the second room. And between these 2 rooms, from my personal experience, like I said, I was able to get up to 20k in cash, 30k in cash. I think one time I had about $38,000 in cash, especially with the items that you get that you can sell. You can get items that are worth 5k, 8k, a golden skull for like 12k. Don't forget to loot the bathrooms as well, because in the bathrooms you can get self revives about 80% of the time. You can get a revive pistol, and you can get some pretty good, decent loot from the bathrooms as well. So like I mentioned, the only downside about this is there are going to be times where this building spawns as a stronghold. If you notice that it's a stronghold, just be aware that you're most likely going to have to skip it. Alright guys, so the cool thing about this, you're pretty much guaranteed a golden deagle every single time. I believe it's because it's a requirement from one of the faction missions. I forget which faction it is. Just be aware that if you get to the point of one of the faction missions where you need to obtain a golden desert eagle, this is going to be the location where you want to go. So for the first method, you're going to want to get here by air. If you're able to find a chopper nearby, I would make it your priority to obtain that chopper just to get here. It's going to make it getting here a lot easier. And not only that, but you're going to be able to exfil a lot easier as well. For my personal experience, it's hard to come across a chopper. They don't always spawn at the start of a match. If you're lucky enough, you might actually get a chopper as soon as you spawn. So just keep that in mind. I would first look for a chopper. Now for the second method, it's going to be by boat. This is going to be the best way to get here, only because boats around the map are very common to find. Not only that, but players aren't using boats. So what that means is boats are going to be in pristine condition, and it's going to be able to get you from one side of the map all the way down to the bottom side of the map. And a nice thing about it is you're not going to come across any AIs. Unlike vehicles like cars, if you take a car from the opposite end of this location, by the time you get there, your car is going to be out of fuel, or it's most likely going to be close to blowing up. And that's because of all the AIs that have aimbots. They're going to shoot you from 100 meters away, and players might even shoot you. And unfortunately, for you to repair that vehicle or even refuel the vehicle, you got to go to a gas station. And gas stations, we all know that they're filled with AI. By the time you clear the AI of the gas station, your vehicle is most likely going to be blown up by them. So again, the most consistent way to get here is probably going to be through boat. Boats are easy to find. They're all over the map, and you're most likely going to be able to find one with no issue, and you're not going to come across any AI or even players. If you do come across a chopper, you want to make that your priority, because it's going to make it easier to get there and easier to exfil. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was helpful. If you can please leave me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it, as it helps me as a small growing channel. Thanks guys, and peace. You got debated.